Yeah, okay, I want to note off recording that when you weren't here, Mike, that Pink said Malga probably has the better accuracy at long range and Orisa probably has the better damage on the minigun. No. Pink switch to Malga right now and try to shoot from the long ranges you are with Orisa.
I do think it's interesting that I just happened to choose the character that one of you was. I came out of that safe room or whatever. It was like, oh, there's another one of me. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Orisa is worth noting. Orisa is probably considered the strongest tank in the game right now. Yeah, look at that fucking accuracy.
Yeah, I haven't seen the spread out there.
Yeah, you could not be hitting the target less.
It's more accurate if I fire one gun at a time. So, like, with the left trigger, just holding down the left on the minigun, it's very consistent. But if you go full auto on both canisters...
Really? I did not know there was a difference between only firing one minigun versus another. Oh, son of a bitch, that is actually really accurate.
Tighter spread on one single trigger, and then you just do a much wider spread on both.
Yeah, when you're doing both guns, you're getting like a area looks like it's spreading out like 20 feet. Maybe not 20,
God,
but
yeah.
at least 10.
Yeah, I'm just getting the entire... I'll just cover that entire fucking wall, why don't I? Okay, that is a seriously valuable bit of knowledge for Malga there. Thank you, Pink, because holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is way better at mid or long range if he only uses one minigun and not both. Obviously, at close range is going to be a different story, because why not use both miniguns, but... Okay, that explains why I've thought Malga deals so much less damage than Orisa, or even, like, just most tanks in general. Okay, I'm switching back to Orisa. So, Orisa has a very high damage, high accuracy minigun that also doesn't need to reload. It needs to cool down, but the cooldown time is pretty generous.
Okay. And, the bolt that he... Is it a female or a male? I can't tell.
Female.
Okay. Yeah, the bolt that she throws does a pretty good amount of damage, too. I've noticed that by hitting the enemy a few times and then throwing the bolt, that pretty much, like, that was taking care of, what's-her-name up there.
Yeah. It also has knockback, so you can push somebody off a ledge with it, the javelin.
Ah.
Oh my god!
That was amazing.
She somersaulted backwards. Yeah, that's the first time that I knocked her back. That was actually a pretty interesting coincidence. Yeah, see, every other time she takes it.
Ha!
Yeah, see, it takes very little to damage, well, to kill, rather, when you hit her with just a few shots and fire off that bolt or whatever. It's like, boom, 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 dead.
Yep. Yeah,
pretty good.
Orisa is really good.
Let's see. So, yeah, I made myself gold there. What's that?
Makes her tougher and also makes it so that her gun heats up much more slowly.
Okay. And then there's this.
Yep.
Oh, well, shit. Okay.
So, yeah, the spear helicopter thing, for one thing, if you make contact with an enemy, it sends them flying. For another thing, all shots at you from the front are deflected.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Seems like a pretty good character. I'm liking her.
Yeah, Pink would...
One of the best at the moment.
Yeah, I was about to say, Pink, am I incorrect to say that she's considered the best tank in the game?
At the moment, definitely in the top contenders, for sure.
Yeah, I'm liking her, definitely.
Very popular pick. You'll see a lot of Orisas online.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing about her so far that I don't like.
Yeah, she's got a lot going for her.
Yeah, no real disadvantages. Very easy to use and seems like she gets good results.
Yeah.
Like that alone, just jeez, she goes down so fast.
Now, Tracer is only 175 health, so we can swap back to Mei, who's one of the weird damage characters.
Try a stronger character. Still doesn't take much.
That's still quite a bit.
It is.
In fairness, a real Mei, as soon as she starts taking a significant amount of damage, is going to do the heal cocoon.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely does take more damage.
Yeah.
She's really big about being on fire, I've noticed.
Yeah. I am told this human thing of being on fire is good, right?
She seems to enjoy it.
You would think it burns, but no, apparently good. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, that's Orisa's ult. She starts spinning her spear that sucks everyone, all enemies to her.
Oh, nice.
And at the end, she slams the spear down and does a shit ton of damage to everybody who's near her.
Can she take damage while she's doing it?
Yes. And I think, I don't remember, but I think if you activate, we'll wait for Major to respond. If you activate your hardened shell, I think it carries over into your ultimate. So, yeah, it does. So, what you'll see very often in multiplayer matches is somebody will go into the tank form. Well, not tank form.
Gold
Will
form,
activate their...
Gold form.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That way you take, like, virtually no damage when you're doing the ult, and you can charge it up all the way to 500% power, and then it just deletes anybody within that radius.
Nice.
Third.
You can also beat May to death with your bare robot hand.
She was taking it well. She barely even flinched.
Oh my god! Christ.
That looked pretty violent.
That was like Tarantino-esque.
Yeah, I'm liking this character quite a bit. Definitely a very cool one.
Yeah.
Again, no real. I'm not really. I mean, obviously every character has some downsides, but like, there's nothing about her where it's like, well, I like everything about her, but this is kind of weird.
Yeah, Orisa's, I think, one of the best pick-up and play characters, I would say, for Overwatch.
Yeah. She definitely does feel that way. Yeah, very easy to use and understand what you're doing with her.
Which is probably not what you would anticipate for the African robot centaur.
Oh, she's African. Okay.
Oh yeah.
I was trying to place the dialect there, the accent. I couldn't do it.
Her and Doomfist are both, I believe, from a fictional African country.
Okay. I feel bad killing these female characters that, like, I don't know. You know how I am. It's like with Fung Man. I hate killing them when they make cute noises.
Like, poor May happens to be the character who's, like, perfectly in the middle for health in the game.
Ah, okay. That's actually kind of funny.
Bastion might be close too. He's actually a bit more. He's a bit tankier. He's got 300 health and then 50 damage, 50 armor. So tankier than May.
Oh, yeah, son of a bitch.
What character is that? Bastion?
Bastion.
Bastion. Okay, have I played him yet? The name doesn't sound familiar.
Nope, he's in the damage category.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I have not... Did he have a baseball cap? Yeah, he does. Okay, so it's a robot with a baseball cap. Alright, let's see. Good damage.
Up, grenade launcher.
Oh, okay. Kind of a long recharge on the grenade.
Yeah. Gun's very accurate. It's a slow fire rate, but very accurate. Good for headshots.
Oh, I'm seeing that. Yeah, you're right. It is.
Like, pretty well no, like, kickback whatsoever.
No, really isn't.
Oh, Reaper has 300 health. That's new.
Well, that in combination with the life steal would explain why he's so fucking hard to kill these days. So the primary reason to play Bastion, yep, is to turn to the minigun car.
She just sat there politely waiting for me to do that, and now she's dead. I mean, she was just like standing there, and then just suddenly gone. I mean, I guess that is their role, but were you just hitting her on the ground?
Yeah. Oh, later.
I didn't mean to do that. I pressed the wrong button. It was fun, though. Yeah, that's pretty good. Really good, I'd say.
Oh.
Yeah, he's pretty pick up and play as well. He seems nice and easy to use.
Yep. I should note the minigun car used to be that he legitimately would turn into a turret form where he could not move, but like was stupid tanky. When the game first released, Bastion was notoriously the best character in the game. That minigun is still stupid good.
Yeah.
So he was you said that he was pretty much the best character in the game even when he couldn't move?
Yeah.
Yes.
So they just buffed him then? Did he not receive any nerfs to compensate?
He's received many buffs and nerfs over time.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's changed a lot.
Yeah, on launch, he did a stupid amount of damage, and since nobody had really knowledge of how the game worked, no map knowledge as well, that meant he could find a corner of the map, camp his little butt there, and then he'd just go in turret form and just completely mow down the enemy team when it rounded the corner.
So here's the important thing. For the minigun car, you can only turn into the minigun car for a limited amount of time, right?
Right.
When he had the turret form, when he was stationary, he could turn into it for an unlimited amount of time.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, I can see why they changed that then.
So he would honestly just sit around a corner and wait,
Yeah,
and every time
go to
town and mow down everybody with his stupid high-damage minigun. Because this minigun does so much fucking damage, and it's so accurate. It's bonkers.
Yeah, I can see why that would have been a problem.
At release, the minigun could also do headshots, which multiplies the damage by, like, double or something.
Yeah.
Maybe even quadruple on some characters. I don't remember the exact statistics, but he could land headshots in the turret form at launch, and he cannot do that anymore. Because his damage output is already so good, why does he need to have headshots in addition to that?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I hate the whatever, the Flight of Valkyrie's whistle. That drives me nuts. It just irritates me. But not a complaint about the character design. Just hate the noise.
Yeah. Well, when it's coming from the other side, you learn to get pretty annoyed by Bastion making that sound as well.
I think that's what happened when we were playing last time. It was either somebody on our team or it was the enemy. But I kept hearing it. It was like, what is doing that?
Yeah.
So he's interesting in that he does not have a right bumper attack. I think that's the only character I've seen so far, one of the few who does not.
Yes. He used to be able to self-heal, and that was on right bumper, but that has...
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
So
When the game first came out, he was the best character.
I can see why, shit.
Yeah. In fairness, the mortar used to be that you turn into a tank. They kind of... it used to be that you were stationary with the minigun and moved with the cannon. Now it's the reverse.
I see.
But the mortar also, back in the day, was a tank cannon and not a mortar, so he couldn't shoot across the map with it.
Okay. Yeah, he's definitely another solid character. One of the better picks I've had today. Of course, if I wind up posting this and anyone sees this, they'll not know that I played like 10 other characters within the last hour, but my power got cut off. Fucking shit.
You're a big fan of that weirdo.
Yeah, that one guy and that other character, that girl, I like them quite a bit.
Yeah.
Let's see, who did I wind up? Okay, let's see, I found Doomfist okay. Junker Queen was pretty cool. Unique. Let's see, Orisa, how do you pronounce her?
Orisa,
yeah, she was cool. I liked her. Didn't like this guy much. I guess you can't see him. Ramatra?
Yeah.
Yeah, didn't really care for Ramatra. Zarya was straightforward. I liked her enough. Let's see, Reaper, I don't really remember. Did I play Reaper at all? No, I didn't, did I? I didn't play Reaper. I looked at him, but I didn't play him.
Reaper's very straightforward. He dual-wield shotguns.
Nice.
Get close for big damage.
He has life steal, so every shot you get heals him.
Oh, okay. That's handy.
Which makes him a real fucking pain in the ass, because you shoot him and he heals back real fucking quick.
He does not have a left trigger attack. Curious.
Did he use Steel Pink?
No.
Huh. Yeah, I guess left trigger has always just been a dead button for him.
Yeah.
Left trigger, so when you go to teleport, which is on your right bumper, you could,
I can't.
Confirm the teleport, you would use the right trigger, and to cancel it is the left trigger. So it's not completely useless to him, but just mostly useless.
Yeah. The shotgun drop-off over distance is crazy, though.
Oh, yeah.
He has to be next to you, or else he's doing no damage.
Yep.
Luckily for him, he has a lot... Oh, yep, the Death Blossom. There we go.
That was cool. I don't
So-
know if it was effective or not, but it looked awesome.
So the trick is to do that right in the middle of the enemy team.
Ah, okay. I could see why that would be the case.
He's invincible during that.
No, he's not.
Really?
Oh.
They changed that?
Which one are you talking about? 'Cause I was
It's right
confused.
here, that
No,
thingy.
you're invincible during that.
Okay, yeah, he's
I-
not invincible during Death Blossom. Actually,
Yes.
when the game first launched, he was notorious for dying during it.
Yes.
Which got really goofy, because when he does it, if there's a Reaper on the enemy team does Death Blossom, he says, die, die, die! And just like with Pharah, he was notorious for the fact that you would near always hear, die, die,
Kind of ironic.
Yep.
You're gonna die. It's gonna be so... Oh, fuck, I died.
Yeah. Oh, how could you do this?
This character's pretty cool. Seems relatively easy to use. I'll probably get tricked out with the teleport, but otherwise he seems, you know, pretty straightforward.
Yeah, very straightforward. Not the best character by far, but
Yeah.
Up against some of the beefier tanks, he actually does pretty good because
Because
he's
of the
got
lifesteal.
high sustain. So against like a
Malga.
Roadhog specifically. Malga, I don't know so much about the Malga matchup because
Every
Malga's
pellet he
got a little
shoots
bit
out
of
of his
life
gun
steal
is gonna
himself. Yeah. I think Malga probably outclasses Reaper just a tad, unless Reaper gets the drop on him. But yeah, against most tanks, Reaper is a pretty good option. He just suffers greatly against a lot of the more long-range characters, like Widow will mess his day up. Hanzo's pretty good at countering Reaper.
Oh, yeah.
Soldier 6 good at taking Reaper out from long distances.
A lot of the characters win just by not being near him.
Yes. If Reaper can't close the distance effectively and without being noticed, then he's gonna suffer a lot. And unfortunately for him, there are a lot of tells and a lot of sound cues for when he's creeping up on people.
Wait, I'm sorry. You're still talking about Reaper?
Yes.
What are the tells?
When Reaper teleports, you can hear the whoosh sound,
Ah.
and you also see the little cloud of smoke that he's gonna start appearing out of. So
Okay.
it's very common, especially at lower levels, it's very common for, like, you to start teleporting up. Like, let's say I'm gonna teleport over to that stairway, you just crawl across. You'll see me, or you should have seen me there, popping out of the smoke cloud.
Oh, I was looking where you teleported from the whole time. I thought that I'd see the trail.
Here, watch that. I'll just teleport right in front of me, just a couple feet here.
I got you in view.
Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Yeah.
if you see that cloud popping up, it's very common for people to just aim at head level
Mm-hmm.
and be prepared to fire immediately. So, like, if you were teleporting and there's a Hanzo there who can one-shot you with a headshot, and yeah, you're basically taking a couple seconds to set up that headshot perfect for the Hanzo, and he thanks you for it.
Might as well
Widowmaker as
materialize with
well.
the arrow. Might as well materialize with
Widowmaker.
the arrow in your gray matter already.
Yeah, it looks like they give you at least a good, probably, roughly about 2 seconds before you actually appear.
Yeah.
When you can still see the
And the thing is, that's been buffed over time. So at launch, it took like a good 5 seconds for him to
Oh,
pop out
God.
of this cloud. It was very, very slow.
Yeah, I can see how that would be a problem.
Reaper was very undertuned at launch.
He was shit.
He's gotten better at over time, but he's still definitely one of the more situational damaged characters to pick.
I see.
I
Yeah, pretty
remember
fun to
the
use.
trick with him used to be just like get the high ground, jump off the high ground, do death blossom,
Yep.
hope you get play of the game, hope that the enemy team doesn't notice you before you can pull it off.
Yep.
I could see how in the thick of things it would be easy to lose him, but then to an experienced player
Yeah.
who knows what to look for, yeah, I can see it
Yeah.
being an issue.
He's very much a niche pick and does very well in a very team-oriented fight where he can kind of blend in and then pop out of nowhere and hit the Death Blossom.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're trying to like solo carry your team with Reaper, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I can see exactly why that would be the case.
Also, your Wraith form, the Wraith form, it's not your teleport, it's the other one. You're still very much visible during that, and it is still very easy for people to line up headshots for when you come out of that.
Okay.
So when you go to Wraith form, you're gonna wanna, if you're out in the open, bob and weave as much as you can. But
Makes
you're
sense.
gonna want to wraith form into like hallways and buildings, so you're breaking line of sight and you won't get headshot on exiting.
I see.
A good tool with the wraith form though is like I've got two shells in the chamber right now, so I can fire both bullets, go into wraith form. Then when I come out of wraith form, my gun is reloaded. I don't have to spend time reloading. Yes.
Really? Okay, I didn't know he had the McCree or Cassidy thing of reloading his.
Yes, that was a buff he got in 2018, I want to say, because it used to be that did not happen.
Huh.
It definitely did not happen at launch.
Okay, with the amount of advice you have just offered, is it a good guess for me to say that you probably spent a fair amount of time playing Reaper down the years?
I've spent so much time with Reaper. He's one of my absolute favorites just from design standpoint alone. And the idea of a crazy maniac dual-wielding shotguns and just pulling more out of his trench coat infinitely, it piques my interest greatly.
Yeah.
But, yeah, definitely one of the lower performing damage characters of all time, which is sad.
There's still a few more characters I haven't tried yet, and I'm going to go with the girl who, while being cute, I can't stand her color combination. I hate white, blue, and orange together. I find it, like, nauseating. So I figure I'll try her first.
I
This
like
character
Juno.
I really love playing. I really hate the character.
Oh, why do you hate
Juno's
the
a lot of fun to
character?
play. So Juno's got the same thing Ana does. If you shoot an enemy, it does damage. If you shoot a teammate, it heals them.
Cool, I like it.
Other than that, she has, let's see. So you remember Cassidy's, high noon bit,
Yes.
right? So on left trigger, she will get out her little drones and start locking on targets, and then you hit fire, and she will fire off a little barrage.
I will try that. I still have to charge it. Apparently it has a good long cooldown, so I'm still waiting for it. There we go.
Yeah, not the worst, but it's far from the best, by far.
And
Oh, I just fucked it up. Because I aimed at 3 different characters, and I just shot at none of them.
yeah, it only remembers which ones are on your screen. She can't just, like, spin and lock onto everybody, because then she'd kill the entire enemy team.
Okay, I see. Oh, there we go, yeah, okay. Not super damage, but not bad damage.
So the gimmick there is that she'll both lock on to enemies and teammates. So if you can get your entire enemy team and your whole friendly team all in one shot, then it's really, really good.
I can say that could be a real big thing, because often, like, everyone's in a clump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ho-ho!
Heh.
Oh, the ring. The ring does nothing to enemies, but if you or your teammates walk through it, you get a big speed boost, so...
Okay, she said let's increase our pace, so I was thinking that's what she probably would have meant.
Yeah. It's really good as soon as the match starts and everybody comes out of spawn, you just immediately put a ring in front of spawn so everybody walks through it and goes, whoa!
They don't have to stay in the ring to be able to... They just have to run through it once, and then they keep it for a few
Yeah,
seconds.
it's like a speed boost pad in a racing game.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool, that's cool.
Oh, the laser! The orbital laser.
What the hell?
So that's her ult. She calls down an orbital laser, which heals her teammate as long as they stay in its vicinity, and it moves forward.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think it heals. I don't actually remember, but it does increase the amount of damage that people will output when they're inside the laser.
Oh, yeah. Ah! Go nuts! Kill them all!
I'm seeing a bunch of upward-pointing arrows show up on my screen, and while the effect is delightful, I guess I wouldn't have known what it meant without you guys telling me.
I'm not sure I know.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. I guess I'll have to actually practice.
It do good. That's all I need to know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a good thing to do. Okay, so what am I doing now? What is this?
That is, you want to you want to press that button while you're in midair. It's a float. You will basically walk on air for a little bit.
Oh, okay. Well, that's neat.
A good maneuverability tool, and it's got a short cooldown, so you can almost always be hovering.
Yeah, it does only take a few seconds, it seems.
You also move a little bit faster than normal, so it's really good for her to stay ahead of everybody that wants to kill her.
Ah, okay.
If you can use it to get a bird's eye view for the big lock-on heal and damage effect, then that's really good.
Okay. I wish she did a little bit more damage. I like her otherwise. I just wish that she was a little stronger.
Yeah, she doesn't do crazy damage. I view that as kind of a natural, like, downside to go with the fact that you don't have to discriminate between hitting teammates and hitting enemies.
Yeah, I do really like that.
Her big damage move is really the lock-on.
Yeah.
It's as you said, it's pretty cool that you can use that for everybody. You don't have to only target the enemies. That's really cool. I'd like to see more of that in games like this, where the characters don't have to switch weapons to be able to either heal or hurt.
Yeah. It's a built-in design thing, because it's inherently stronger for a character to not have to worry about that shit.
Oh, yeah, for sure, for sure.
Comparative to, let's say, I don't know, who's a good example of a character that's, I guess, Lifeweaver. Lifeweaver does very good damage. He does better damage than Juno or Ana to make up for the fact that he has to actually pay attention to which button he's pressing. My boy Baptiste is in a similar category as well.
Baptiste, I feel like I've played him. I don't know anyone's names yet.
I think you've played Baptiste, yeah.
Let's see.
Black dude with a healing grenade launcher underslung on his rifle.
I'm not. Oh, him over there. Did I? He doesn't look familiar.
You might have.
Another day, another battlefield.
So right trigger is an assault rifle. It's a fairly good assault rifle.
Does a little bit more damage, but same speed as the last character I was.
Left trigger is a healing grenade launcher. It shoots out healing juice or healing gas, healing perfume. So you want to be shooting at your teammate's feet if you can.
I'm not seeing any limit to it. Is there not a? Oh, I see. Okay, I see. It's on the gun. I see the ammo count on the gun.
Yeah, he reloads both at the same time, which is very convenient.
Oh, it is. Oh, it's a fast reload too. It's almost instant.
Yeah.
So one thing that I can't gauge is how much, like, when I have healing characters here in this practice mode, I have no idea how much damage I'm healing. Like, does this guy heal 10 points? Does he heal 50 points? Like, you know, like, how do I know how good it is? You know what I mean?
That is one thing that you more or less have to learn in the field. The training range just can't facilitate it, because, like, they have those bots over there that are getting beaten up by enemy bots that you can heal, but, like, the enemy bots do so little damage, how can you really tell?
Oh, I see.
We can turn these bots here into friendly bots that require healing, but it's still not a great way to gauge.
Oh, yeah, I can see where you're at.
The immortality field, when you throw that out, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
This little thing, when you throw it out, there you go. Any teammates that are in his vicinity can't die. They can still lose health, but they can't die.
Oh, okay.
So,
hence the name Immortality Field. That makes sense.
When D.Va throws out her mech suit nuke, alright, throw that down. Okay, yeah, we're all gonna get taken down to the minimum amount of health possible, but we won't die.
Ah, okay.
The enemy team can shoot it down, but that's kind of a good thing because it makes them get distracted by trying to shoot it and ignore you while they're trying to break it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, give them another target.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool. What was that?
This is the bullet screen. If you shoot through it, you do more damage. This goes for your whole team, by the way, so put it in front of your whole team and just they can all shoot through it and do loads of damage.
Yeah.
I see.
Also, any healing that goes through the window also does extra healing.
Oh, neat. I always forget about that.
What button did that healing screen? I'm not finding it yet.
That's your ultimate.
Oh, okay, I see.
That one would be way too strong if it wasn't.
Yeah, I suppose it would. That's true.
Oh! This is
okay.
the firing squad ult.
He's another character that he seems cool, but I just wish he was a little bit more damaging. I feel like these characters I would not be super good at because they require a little more strategy to get a lot out of them. Because, you know, to make up for their slightly less damaging nature, like it's better to be... You know, there's some characters to where... Yeah, go ahead.
Baptiste, for me, it's just simple sit behind the team and, you know, occasionally shoot in the enemy's direction, also just lob loads of grenades at my teammates' feet, and that's effectively job done for me.
I mean, if it works that well, yeah. It's if that's reliable enough to keep your team doing pretty well, then I could definitely see how that would be effective.
Yeah.
I guess I have to try it, because, I mean, that does sound fun.
C'est pas tout le monde qui a échappé, non?
Oh,
I like his Jamaican accent. He keeps saying some weird things that I don't understand.
I think he's Haitian.
Yeah, he's, you're right, I can totally tell
'Cause
he's
he's
Haitian,
speaking
yeah.
French.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's why I couldn't understand him, you're exactly right.
He also has one weird, unique mechanic no one else in the game has. If you crouch,
Right them up.
Which is-
oh yeah, there we go.
you can see it fills up a little meter at the bottom.
Yeah.
Now jump.
Oh, cool. Well, that's a neat little special thing. It charges up really fast, too.
Yes, it does.
Really fast. Holy shit, he's basically got an on-demand super jump.
Yes. So I like
Wow.
to, unless the enemy team has a very active sniper, I like to do this a lot and jump around over my team, aim down, and start raining heal grenades on them.
That's cool.
Of course, it's also very good to get to high vantage points, especially since you're a healer and so often vulnerable to people trying to kill you.
Ah. Oh, I wasn't even factoring in my mind that this character was a healer. I don't know why I
yeah.
didn't think of it that way, but yeah, I can see how he'd be a good. I think the problem I'm having with healers is that I mean, obviously, given their nature, I understand this. They require a little bit more strategical thinking than just being able to, press a button and shoot enemies down.
It depends on the character, because Mercy, Lord knows, can play the game real easy by just jamming herself in upper teammates' asses and just healing them. Just follow them like a sad, lost puppy.
Let's see. Yeah, there she is. Oh yeah, these other characters I haven't tried yet. These other girls. Widowmaker. Let's see what's her deal.
Widowmaker's a sniper.
Yep, she is the definitive sniper of the game.
She does pretty good damage with this, whatever this is, this semi-automatic.
Yep, she
Or automatic,
also,
I guess.
if it's unscoped, it's an assault rifle.
Yeah.
Oh, so she's she's a straight-up sniper with the actual aiming
Yep.
down the sights and everything. Okay.
And
This
she
is
just
probably-
she does stupid damage.
Let's see. Not as much as I would think, actually, unless you're getting headshots, maybe. Let's see.
If you're getting headshots, yes, that is important.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty much... let's see how much it does to him. Oh, he's already almost dead. Let's see. Let's wait for Reaper to come back, and let me give it a try here. Come back. Oh, yeah, that's a one-shot kill. Okay, yeah, all right. Fair enough.
Yeah, on a lot of the cast, Widowmaker gets one-hit kills. She is notorious.
This is probably the character that kept fucking me up when we were playing the other day. I kept on saying, these snipers keep getting me. It's probably her.
Definitely.
Yeah.
It is Widowmaker, because Hanzo,
Okay.
for the other snipers of the cast, like, Hanzo can't aim down sight, so he needs to be a little closer to the target. And Ashe doesn't do that much damage for snipers. It's Widowmaker is your problem.
Okay.
Widowmaker, if there's a good Widowmaker, she absolutely can force you to stop playing.
Yep.
Alright, is this, I threw something at this robot that said triggered on the screen.
She can plant a poison mine. If an enemy steps near it, it will go off and poison them.
Okay.
The classical point of it is when she starts camping a rooftop or something, she puts the poison mine behind her in case somebody runs up to try and shoot her in the back.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's a very cool concept. I like that.
Yeah, so her explicit purpose is to camp.
I see. Then I won't be good with her, but she between the ability to both do very strong damage with her sniper and also still have decent damage with her minigun or her machine gun rather, that makes her pretty versatile for a sniper.
I do want to note something else about her. Her ult, which is actually a teammate support ult, even though she's otherwise like all selfish, I want to get all the kills character. Her ult is, no one can hide from my sight, which gives her and the entire team wall hacks on all enemies.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, that's pretty convenient.
Also, there used to be a bug with it when the game launched. Pink, do you remember the bug?
I remember it fondly.
Yes. Do you want to explain it? Because it seems up your alley.
So the glitch was, at the launch of the game, whenever Widowmaker would activate her ultimate, her butt would increase in size exponentially.
It was just the most inexplicable fucking thing.
How does that, like, how can a bug change the character model? How
So
does that
what I
happen?
theorize is that whenever her ult activates, her visor comes down over her face.
Yeah, she starts
So
wearing
that's the
goggles.
character model changing.
Ah.
And I'm assuming there was something wrong in the code that made it so, okay, when she activates her model, this part of her head will obviously change in size, and somehow that made it to where her ass also changed in size.
That's awesome.
There is a GIF out there from back in the day when it was active, directly showing it, and it is honest to God, she goes from having a big ass to a enormous ass.
Oh, she does have a big ass. I only just now was able to see that.
Yeah, when the game launched, Tracer and Widowmaker were the two characters that were notorious for their big asses.
It's glorious.
That's pretty great. I've also been toying with her, obviously her grappling hook here, which is for a sniper. That's pretty good. I can see how if somebody wants to, yeah. I mean, again, I'm not good with sniper characters, but if I were, I would love this character. She's got a lot going for her.
She is a sniper rifle. She is a sniper main's wet dream.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, again, if I wanted to play, I mean, again, maybe I will someday. I'm just not good at that type of character. We've talked about it with Battlefront, but if I did want to play as a sniper class, it'd be like, man, her mobility, coupled with the fact that she also has a good weapon that's not a sniper rifle, that's like pretty much, you don't really need anything else.
Yeah, and plus she gets something she can put behind her to help her camp, that helps her with flankers. And she gets wall hacks.
Oh, yeah, I wasn't even thinking about the wall hack. Yeah, very, very well-designed character, for sure.
It was a pleasure.
She is a fucking menace.
I can see why. Yeah, I mean, again, now that I see that she's got the grappling hook as well, I absolutely think it was her, who was causing me so much problems when we played the other day.
Yeah.
So, we were talking about this before. Now's the perfect time to ask. Pink, when did the thing about asses become... Like, when did you first notice that you were attracted to asses? Alex and I were trying to figure that out for our own selves.
That is an excellent question.
I was talking about the Brianna girl that I've always had this thing for, and I was talking earlier with Alex about how because we were actually talking about Kate Winslet and how in Titanic people are always making fun of how fat she allegedly was, even though she wasn't, and we were talking about, her boobs and so forth, and I just said, yeah, this Brianna girl, when I was 13, I definitely took notice of the fact that, she had what looked to be a pretty pleasant pair, and then I wondered, like, okay, well, like, I wonder about her butt, though. I've never really paid attention to it, and then I realized that at that age...
questions about her butt.
It got to, because we were talking about, because again, like I was saying to Alex, when you're 13, if you're like me, I say the face comes first, but then, and I've already told Brianna this, it's like, but then it goes straight down. I've got my priorities. And she laughed, so she took it in good spirit. But it's like, yeah, I got to thinking, well, then how come, being that I was so big about boobs when I was young, like, well, surely I must have been all over everything. It's like, no, I just did not really care about, I didn't see the butt as a sexually, like, attractive thing. And so it's like, well, then... when did that start for me and why? And I couldn't figure out. I don't know when it started. I don't know why it started. Just now I realized that asses could be attractive, whereas when I was young, they never were. But Alex pointed out that for you, they've kind of always been a thing. And so I'm wondering, like, do you know why? Do you know, like, when that started? Was it, like, a certain girl that made you first notice it? Like, how did that become a thing for you, since that's kind of, like, your big thing?
That is an excellent question. Hard to place. So, trying to think over the history of myself.
The history of ass.
The history of ass. A great history of ass.
It's crazy because, again, this Brianna girl, like, I can place, like, again, like, as a 13-year-old, I was, checking them out whenever I could. Like, look, she's got look at those. You couldn't really see them, but you could tell under the clothes. Like, oh, she's got boobs. Yeah, nice. So for me, like, Brianna actually was one of the reasons why I started to notice boobs. It was the right time. You could tell that she had something going on. But where does one's attraction to asses start? I've never understood it.
That is you know what it was? Probably, if I've got my history right. So when I was 13, obviously coming up at that age, you start to really notice women a lot more than you did when you were younger.
Oh, yeah.
Probably my first crush, if I'm not mistaken, she had an enormous ass.
Well, there you go.
There it is.
That's all it took. Your first crush.
I don't think she was... She did not have especially large boobs, but her ass was huge, so that's where that comes from.
I wonder if it really is that simple, because, again, Brianna, for her age, had, from what I could tell, a pretty nice pair, and that, I noticed it when I was young, and ever since, I don't know if that's specifically what started it, but I'm sure that was one of the reasons that started it, and ever since, I've always liked the upper half, and I think maybe it is just, like, maybe the first thing you imprint on when you're going through puberty. I wonder if it really is just that simple.
That could be.
Could be.
So I really do wish I knew why I changed over the years, because as I was saying to Alex earlier, it's like an ass is just like this glob of fat that shit comes out of the middle of. Like, what's so attractive about that? And then I was saying to Alex as well, like, why do I find tits attractive? They're just, again, they're just globs of fat. So, like, and then I just decided, well, I guess it's just the female form, I guess, just the curves, the figure, whatever. There's just something biologically attractive about it. But I just cannot place when I went from a guy who just thought that asses were just an ugly thing to sit on to something attractive to look at. I don't know. It's crazy how people just, you know, just they find their thing, I guess. Do you remember the name of the girl that had this big ass?
Morgan.
Morgan. Nice. That's a cute name. I've never known a Morgan in real life. I always thought it was a pretty girl's name.
It's also
Wait,
Morgan
I did
Freeman's
know
name, and
Morgan.
He's pretty cool.
Sorry, what's that? Who do you know?
I said it's also Morgan Freeman's name, and he's pretty cool.
He's also got a great ass.
Lovely ass on that man.
No one can hide from my sight.
Now I'm trying to think of who the Morgan is that I know. Go ahead, this is going to take me trying to think, because I know that I know a Morgan, but I cannot place what they look like or how I know them. So this is going to take a minute. Go ahead and say what you're going to say, Alex.
The game notified me that Pink Sparkle Puff has given me wall hacks.
Oh, it tells you that. Where do you see that?
Just a little bit under the cursor above my ultimate icon was you were given wall hacks by by Sparkle Guru.
I hate that I was one letter away from being able to use Mike the Rat Guy. That's so frustrating. One letter.
I was also one letter away from being Pink Sparkle Puff. It would have been Pink Sparkle Poof.
Poof.
With one F.
Kind of like that, actually. Not even like OOF, but no, the French poof. I guess I would have been Mike the Rat Goo. I kind of should have went with that, actually.
Oh, shit.
That's great. I guess I should switch characters. Although this one is really fun to use. I might try one of these days. Alright, so all these characters that well, not all, because again, let's see. This one was... What's her name? Yeah, Juno. She was fun to use, but not quite as effective as I would have liked. Not quite as straightforward. Venture. This is one of the other ones I haven't tried yet.
Venture!
Let's make history.
Feels like she moves fast.
Rock and roll.
Is that is that definable as a rocket launcher or a grenade launcher? I've never been able to figure out how to
I
define
don't know...
Venture.
Yeah, I can't tell what that is.
It's just a straight up projectile launcher. It doesn't really have a massive blast radius. It doesn't do a lot of splash damage. It's noticeable, but not a lot.
Yeah, you really do want to aim for direct shots, it seems.
Yeah.
That would make her... I can already tell she wouldn't be a very good character for me. You require... Again, I'm better with, like, the pay and spray type of characters. I'm not good with, like, singular shot type of characters. Too twitchy, and I just can't do as well on controller.
Yeah.
I like the character, though. She's like, yeah, I'm a big dumb dork. I like that.
I
Like, she
believe
seems to think
Venture's
she's...
Venture's whole thing is like, I love archaeology!
Oh, really? Okay, I'm going
Yeah.
to explain the drill.
So they go to, like,
Kind
you know,
of.
the Greece...
Not really.
I was going to say, archaeologists don't normally
Very
drill.
chaotic archaeologist here.
Sorry to bore you.
I have successfully
say-
dug out the archaeology site. Oh,
Yeah, I
sweet!
was-
How many artifacts did you get preserved? None of them. They all broke.
Fragments of very many.
Yeah. I should have caught on that right away because, again, my uncle dug up two woolly mammoths. Like, legit. Like, dug up two woolly mammoths. Like, right there on the site with the grids and everything else. They use, like, little tiny picks and brushes. There are no giant fucking augers. Fucking tearing shit up out of the
Let's
ground.
also shoot rockets.
Yeah, we didn't have those. Or he, rather.
It's kind of the fucking Indiana Jones variety of archaeologist, I think.
Yeah, the more exciting variety, I suppose.
That also
that's
tunnels
cool.
under the ground and then can explode out.
That's neat. I didn't seem to be doing anything while I was doing that, but it looked really cool.
You can pop out and it pops the enemies up.
Yeah, when you're underground, you're invincible, and you can do the drill dash to do damage in your...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can do like the rush with it. Hooah!
Yeah, that'll knock
sick.
him up, do a little bit of damage, and then when you pop out, that does a little bit of damage, and then you're
Oh.
usually at a good vantage point to take him out with a couple shots.
You can charge the pop out. I did not notice that.
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Hold on to the button.
Whee!
Did I do it wrong?
You got
I
hold
don't feel
on to the
charged.
the right trigger. Hold on to the right trigger.
Oh, okay. Let's try that again. Ah, yeah, I see.
There you
Oh,
go.
it makes a big
Okay.
earthquake effect when you do that. Okay.
Yeah. And lastly, there is her special, which is... Well, that sounds cool.
What the
What
hell
am I
is
doing
that?
here? I'm gonna excavate him, I guess? Oh, it's gonna do nothing because it's just gonna run out. Okay.
He's full of internal organs. There's no artifacts inside this man.
I need to try that again. I have no idea what... Hey, go ahead, Alex.
There's just a kidney. Oh, okay. She shoots like big earthquake waves.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see. It's a shame that I like the character. I find her amusing, but I do not like using her at all. Unfortunately, this one I do not like.
Yeah, Venture's a little bit odd.
I think odd is probably a good way of putting it. Yeah, just her. Like I enjoy her theme. I enjoy her character, but she doesn't feel very effective to me. Not like I'm an expert, obviously. I'm sure there are people that are just grand masters with this character, but I feel like I have to put in a lot of work to make her that way for me.
When
Right.
I've played against Ventures, it seems like Venture is at their most effective, whatever their gender is. Venture is at their most effective whenever they are going for like an ambush and trying to burst out of the ground and catch like the back line of the enemy team off guard.
I could see how that would be the case, yeah. Did I ever actually play this character yet?
Oh,
I don't know if I
Torbjorn, my
did.
boy!
I don't know if I actually played him before. I think he was just like always just like there, so I just never even thought to try him before. Maybe, let's see.
He's a Swedish mechanic.
Is he related to Brigitte?
He's Brigitte's father.
Oh, this one is her dad. I thought it was like a really big guy.
Reinhardt is her
towards-
mentor.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Okay. So he's got like a bolt type of weapon and then a kind of a shotgun type of weapon.
Yeah,
Simple.
the single shot is good over long range as long as you can account for the arc. The shotgun is really good at close range.
Ah, okay. Makes sense. Down I go!
Whoop,
That
shit
was a
ass
long
turret, Pink. It's getting in the way. So
So turret, let's see.
So Torbjorn's main gimmick is his ability to put down a sentry gun that does a lot of damage over a amount of time.
How much does it take for the enemy to tear it down?
A fair bit. It's fairly tanky, which is good because then they get distracted and don't hit you or your teammates instead.
Right.
Which is good because Torbjorn's already rather tanky as non-tanks go. He's got
Okay.
300 health and a fair bit of his that special orange health.
Yeah.
What is special orange health? Oh, that's the extra, right?
Yeah, that's armor.
That's the health with unique properties that Pink explained
Yeah.
once, and it was very complicated.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
okay.
angry Torbjorn mode, so you do more damage. And when you go into overdrive, that is, it makes his turret fire faster and it makes his gun fire faster.
Oh, okay.
It also adds to your health pool.
Yeah, it also makes you a little bit tougher, and it makes you move faster. So it's just generally a boost to everything.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
The turret fires way faster.
It fires pretty fast.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's
And-
mostly just seems like a pure damage kind of character, which is fine.
Very defense heavy. He is like notorious. His original purpose when the game launched was that he was like the line holder character.
Ah.
Yeah.
Now all
He's
that's left
one of
is me
my
trying.
boys. Oh yeah, start shooting, start shooting. He makes lava pools. And when the enemies step in it, they take loads of damage.
Oh, nice. Okay, that seems like a really good. Oh, they last a while too.
It
Shit.
lasts a while. You throw that in with the
Yeah.
combination with a turret, Torbjorn is one of the best area denial characters that says fuck you status region.
Yeah, though that lava stayed like probably like 10 seconds. And it made a very satisfyingly goopy sound when it was being deployed.
Yeah.
I will also tell you now, I have a tendency to refer to Torbjorn not as Torbjorn, but as the IKEA gnome.
Yeah, you said that earlier.
It's good. There's an old web comic I really like to refer to him as the IKEA gnome, but it's mostly just because he's Swedish and a dwarf.
Wait, so is Brigitte a dwarf?
No,
No.
not a dwarf as in like not like Lord of the Rings dwarf. No, like actual dwarfism dwarf.
Oh. Oh, okay, interesting.
Like
Well, you'd think well, no, some dwarfs have normal-sized people, kids.
like if you look at me compared to Reaper here, Torbjorn's like half Reaper's height. For as long as you can before Reaper
So-
dies.
Yeah.
Oh, triple kill.
Molten corn!
Yeah, it does look like molten corn. Oh, it's so
He
bright.
says it. It is, it's super bright. He sounds like he says molten corn, listen.
Well, that time he said, setting out the welcome mat.
Oh, he says different things to you, okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, try it. He's like, molten corn!
Yeah, he says that when an enemy Torbjorn does their ult, that's what he says.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's very pleasant to look at, just seeing a bunch of goop. Yellow golden goop.
Oh, yeah.
Seems very satisfying. I don't know why.
It's one of the more satisfying ults, if you ask me.
Yeah, it feels like it would be, for sure. Yeah, I like some of the other characters better, but I could see him being fun to use, for sure. He'll be a character I'd try.
He's one of my boys.
Why do you like him so much? What specifically do you like about him that makes him separate to you?
I'm a big fan of the set out a turret and babysit it characters.
Yeah.
Team Fortress 2, I love the engineer, and the engineer's the epitome of that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Take that, ceiling!
I was enjoying the sparks that eventually fade away. The not necessarily sparks, although they are sparky, but whatever. The little bit of molten metal that gets left behind when you hit it.
Yeah, he's not shooting people with a gun, he's just shooting them with, like, rivets.
Yeah, I saw that when he reloads, it looks like he puts something in his gun that's like lava based or something. I couldn't quite tell. It went too fast.
Molten metal or something, because, like,
Yeah.
I said earlier that he suffers from dwarfism, yada yada, that whole deal. But the fact that he suffers from real life dwarfism does not change the fact that this character is very clearly supposed to draw on the aesthetic of fantasy dwarfs.
Well, I was gonna say because he just straight up looks like a dwarf, like a fantasy
Yeah.
dwarf, like 100%. So like the lore actually explicitly says that he just has dwarfism, like as a human dwarfism.
Yeah, Overwatch is supposed to be set in the future of our real world.
Okay, well, our real world doesn't have fantasy dwarves, so I guess I mean that's kind of confusing though that they want to make it's like no, we're representing real actual dwarfism, but we're also making him a archetypal fantasy dwarf.
Yeah, somehow
Weird.
I don't see Peter Dinklage being too happy about that.
Yeah, he'll make sure that no one gets work. He's the only person who's allowed to be a dwarf actor, apparently.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. He lost a lot of face with that one. Let's see, is there anyone else? I think I've tried. I'm sure there's a couple characters I haven't tried yet, but okay, I never tried. This guy looks stupid as fuck. Let's try him.
You have definitely tried Reinhardt.
Have I? Oh, this is
Yeah.
Reinhardt. He had a different skin that I recognized. Okay, I don't remember him having like the weird like robot-looking helmet on before.
That's because you've got him wearing his Overwatch 1 skin.
Ah, okay. Excuse me.
Overwatch
Is this how
2,
you
he's
originally?
unmasked.
Oh, so the whole first game you didn't know what he looked like without the mask on.
No, there were unlockable skins where he was unmasked, but his default was masked.
I see. Yeah, there's not many people left finally for me to. I never really tried her much. I think I only tried her once or twice. Just the once, I believe.
You did try her.
I feel like I did. She's pretty, so I would have gravitated towards her like I am with every cute female character.
Did you try Roadhog?
Is Roadhog there's the Roadhog and then the Junk guy or whatever. I think I tried one. Well, I might not tried either one of them actually.
I
Roadhog's
remember
the
trying Junkrat with you. I don't think we did Roadhog though.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Roadhog's
say that again, Pink.
I said I remember playing Junkrat with you.
Ah.
I don't remember playing Roadhog with you.
Oh, okay. I'll try him then. That shotgun blast sure sent that guy flying.
Yeah.
He flew like fucking 15 feet. Although her scream when she died was very amusing, so I'm gonna have to go do that again. She was like,
Later, Reaper.
there you go.
On fire.
See, exactly. That was fantastic. I loved it. All right, I'll try her another time. I do remember now that she felt somewhat awkward. I was a little bit disappointed that she didn't feel super smooth. Okay, so which were the two characters? Yeah, Roadhog. I don't think I did try him. Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, Roadhog has his big hook.
This is his
He has drugs.
primary gimmick.
Yeah, Roadhog has a very high damaging shotgun. He has the hook that he can use to throw across the map and grab people and pull them to him.
See.
Oh.
What is with
bad,
him?
man.
He snorts this ether. What's that all about?
Drugs!
heals him.
That gives him health.
Oh, that heals him. Okay.
Yeah,
well, that's
he's,
nice.
he's like one of the only tanks that can just choose to just heal himself.
I was gonna say, yeah.
He's got very high and proficient self-sustain, so he's one of the most independent characters of the game.
Yeah,
Okay.
Roadhog, even though he's listed as the tank, which you usually expect to be the guy who's playing with the team up front, Roadhog's actually one of the more notorious characters for running around on the sidelines just searching for kills.
Oh, interesting.
He was Soon's boy back in the day when Soon would play Overwatch.
He seems fun. Oh, did that say trapped? Did it actually keep them in place when I did that?
It
Yeah.
does not keep them in place, but it does do damage over time.
Okay.
Does it slow them?
I don't think so.
I like the
Yeah.
gruesome. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
The mine, or what is this called? Whatever this trap is called, this is actually a very new addition. It only appeared, or was introduced last season.
Oh.
And I believe they nerfed the damage on his shotgun, but gave him the trap. So he used to be able to, where's Reaper? He used to be able to one-shot most characters on the roster. He can't anymore unless he pairs the hook and shotgun with his landmine there.
Hmm. So they forced a little more strategy out of it,
Yeah.
sounds like.
Yeah. So he can still get a lot of one-shots on the cast, but it's a multi-step one-shot program.
Okay. He's versatile. He's got unconventional attacks.
Yeah.
He seems pretty cool.
He's absolutely one of my favorite tanks to play, but
He's very unique.
yeah, it's definitely one of the tanks that you pick when you're not so much relying on your team and are just looking to have a fun time.
Ah, okay. Yeah, I can see that. Why that would be the case.
Or your team is really stupid, so you're like, fuck it, I'll
Or
just see
your
if I
team
can...
is really stupid and you're trying to see if you can carry with Roadhog.
Yeah. Like, can I outkill my team stupid, or will my team outstupid my kills?
He was able to grab the robot from all the way to this far corner over here
Oh.
by Reaper.
The hook range is pretty generous at times.
That's pretty fucking generous.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all the way over here, and I was able to get that guy.
That one of the custom game modes that has been around for forever and is still celebrated is what was it? Like 12 hogs, 1 hole, or something like that.
Oh god.
Yeah.
There is a map in the game, the Grease stage, has a big death pit hole at one point. And the game mode is it spawns all the players as roadhogs around the hole, and they can't use their gun or their they can't use their gun or the mine. They can only use the hook. And the gimmick is that all the roadhogs are playing around the hole trying to use the hook to do this. Well, yeah, what you're doing right now. Pull the other
Okay.
hogs into the hole without
I
themselves
see.
diving into the hole or getting caught.
Sort of a tug of war then.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the robot even yells. I never noticed. I guess I never threw him into a crevasse, whatever before. Here, let's hear.
Why was I programmed to feel pain?
Just gonna say the exact same thing.
All right, time to do some drugs.
I linked
It's
it from you.
crazy. Yeah, Pink and I hooked the same robot at the exact same time from like completely different angles. That was great.
Oh shit, the machine gun.
Oh wait, what about a machine gun?
The Roadhog's ult, when he switches his shotgun into being like a machine shotgun.
Yeah. And it is worth noting you can
Oh.
still hook people when you're in your ultimate.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That one, it does crazy knockback, by the way, so if you do it like when your the enemy team has their backs to a ledge, you can just push all of them off with it.
I see. Yeah, this guy's pretty neat. I definitely like him. Looking at him in the roster screen, I just didn't get the impression I would. I just thought, I don't know what I thought, but I just didn't think that he'd be fun. He's very, like I said, very versatile, very unique, very creative, gimmicky character.
Very brawlery. This is a character that wants a slug out.
Yeah, and he does it in creative ways. Like every one of his buttons does like a different type of thing, which I think is really interesting.
Oh no!
He throws out his trap, he can grappling hook, he can shoot, he can heal himself. That's pretty good. Pretty kind of just solid all-around character from the sounds of it.
Yeah. All right, Reaper, time to go to hell. Oh no! Oh well, there we go. Thank you, Mike. You got the alley oop.
Where were you? I didn't even see you.
I was up
Oh,
on
you're
the,
up there. I see.
Yeah, I did a little bit of this action. Oh shit.
Oh, go ahead.
Let's see.
Gotta wait for it
Let's
to
see if this
charge.
lines
Sorry
up
about that.
correctly. Who? Oh, you
almost.
motherfucker! Well, here's gonna be the way to do it. Oh, Pink did.
Where, Pink, where were you when you did that?
I was over on the stairway. I jumped over the side and down the cliff and took a
Oh, okay. I was wondering why he went down. Okay.
You die with me.
Oops. Well, that guardrail is a lot slipperier than I was anticipating.
Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, this character's fun. I definitely like him. This is one of the more fun characters, I think. My like to dislike ratio is very high. I like that. There's been only a few characters that I haven't really cared for.
Oh boy, who in the cast do I not care for?
Yeah, I think I've asked you this before, you guys. Like, which ones are your most, like, maybe not most hated, because maybe you don't hate anybody, but your least preferred character?
I like Doomfist a lot more now that they've changed him, but I'm still not a big Doomfist guy. I think he's probably the character I play the least by far. Outside of most of the newer characters that they've added, because I've not been playing this game too much since they've all dropped. So, like, I've not invested a lot of time in Adventure, haven't put a lot of time into Lifeweaver, though I did really like what I played of Lifeweaver. Have not spent a lot of time with Iari. She's very weird. I think she's probably my least favorite support so far.
Yari, let's see. I'm not having... I can't find her.
He's gonna be in between Brigitte and Juno.
Oh, the support characters are last. I thought the healers were last for some reason.
support characters are
healer
healers.
is the same thing. Yes.
Oh, support, heal. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Wait, I still can't find her. Yari, you said?
Iari or
Ilari.
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 Yari.
If you wanna
Okay.
butcher it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't like her either. Oh, I just realized I haven't tried this last character yet. This is Kiriko. I have not tried her yet.
Kiriko?
Oh, wait, maybe I have. I think I have, actually. No?
I think Kiriko and Symmetra are the last two characters on the cast you have not tried.
There they are. Get ready.
What am I missing with these cards here? What's that all about?
Those
the
are for
cards
healing.
are heals. Yeah.
Okay.
And,
She's another
yeah.
heal with right trigger damage with left trigger character.
Okay. I wish that was reversed, but now that I know you can change the character's controls, that's good.
Yeah, I have like everything on Kiriko remapped to something
I
different.
believe it. Yeah, it just does not feel natural.
Yeah, Kiriko's definitely the character I picked up, and like none of the buttons were where I wanted them to be, so I had to change that
Exactly.
immediately.
And what did we learn?
I do not like her main attack. It's too slow for the damage it does.
Yeah, it's kind of like a handheld. Like, it does very good damage, but you really have to be accurate with it.
Yeah, I suppose that's the right way to put it. Yeah, it
Kiriko
does.
is a beast for people who have good aim, because her
Yeah.
headshots will delete people in 2 hits, no matter the character, basically.
Oh, really?
More or
Oh,
less.
yeah. It does look that way.
Now let's try that on old
She's a
Malga.
very high skill, high damage type of character.
About
Definitely
5 or
takes
6 for him, but
Yeah, it takes more than 2 for Malga.
he's the outlier.
Yep.
Here, I'm throwing cards at him. And what is that like? Is that like what is that, smoke bomb of some kind? What was that?
The smoke bomb is actually for your allies that will purify them, so any status condition that they have inflicted upon them, like let's say Junker Queen's bleed effect, that will be removed if you hit them with the smoke bomb. They also get a small instance of invulnerability, so they will not be able to die. And they get a boost of healing as well. So it's a very good tool for like if your team's in a really big group fight and doing pretty bad, you just throw the bomb at them and they'll all be cleansed and healed, and you can get more heals off and dish more damage. It's a good tool when it's not on cooldown.
Okay.
Kiriko can also climb walls, like Hanzo and Genji can.
Okay, well, that's convenient.
So, good way to maneuver around the map. She also has a teleport on, well, left bumper for me. I don't know what the teleport would be.
You
for
see,
you.
it's left bumper for me, but I've pressed it 15 times and it's not doing
You gotta
anything.
look at a teammate. She can only teleport to a
Yeah.
teammate.
Oh,
So
she
yeah.
teleports to a
Look at me
teammate.
and press
Okay.
the
Yeah,
button.
so, yeah, your teammates are going to be the anchors for the teleport.
I see. If I can find you guys, I'll test
Oh, I'm
it.
above
I'm
you.
up
I'm
above
above you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Whoops.
Okay. That's alright. At least now I know how it works.
Yeah.
Can you can Kiriko teleport through walls?
Yes.
Holy
Really?
shit, yes she can. Oh my god.
I'm with you.
That's pretty cool. That's actually
pretty
really
strong.
cool. It is, and she can do it after only like 5 or 6 seconds.
Shit.
Oh, yeah, I definitely... Well, see, the thing is, though, she just doesn't... Well... See, I can see that as being really, really cool if you were really, really good with the accuracy to do enough damage with her, because otherwise, like, my instinct was to say, well, it's really cool, but she doesn't do much damage. But again, you're right, she does if you're accurate.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, makes
Is there
sense.
no range drop off on her knives?
I don't believe there is.
Holy shit.
No, it looks very straightforward to me.
Wow, okay,
Yeah, I'm throwing,
yeah,
I'm throwing almost... Yeah, go ahead.
if you're really good with those shots, then yes, that is monstrous.
Is she, given her teleport and her wall climbing and her accuracy with the blades, is she not also maybe kind of like a sort of a sniper type of character? Is she meant to like be a direct engage type of character?
She, in my experience, though Pink certainly has more experience with her than I do, Kiriko plays honestly a lot more like if Genji could occasionally heal teammates than a healer that can do damage.
Okay, I see.
Not as much maneuverability as Genji, but yeah. Kiriko herself is more of a hybrid, where she's good on the front line and she's good as a flank, because she can get out of a lot of sticky situations that she might find herself in with the teleport. And the cleanse, she can obviously use that on herself, so that helps a lot with the keeping herself alive in the heat of the moment.
From what I can tell, I think I can teleport you guys from anywhere.
Yes.
That is super cool.
That's nuts.
I want to say there is eventually a
there's a
There's got to be some kind of limit, but yeah,
there's a limit to how far you can be, but it's pretty gratuitous.
I want to test. Let's see if we can go as far away from each other as possible, because I've been testing as much as I can, and like,
I see Alex is already on that side of the map, so yeah, I'll let you.
I'm just curious to see what the limit is. Yeah, because like you said, I would assume there'd be some kind of limit. All right, let's see. Where are? Okay, yeah. Let's see. I've got the limit now. It's very generous, though. Yeah, it's probably like 500 or 600 feet. Yeah. You see, I'm stuck now because at first, until that teleport, I really didn't like her too much. But that feels like that would be substantial.
Yeah.
Being able to just fucking teleport through walls to basically anyone, anywhere. That's instantly, and with the 6-second cooldown. That sounds incredible.
Yeah.
She just does not. I just wish I was. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to try her because I don't feel like I'd be very accurate enough with her to really warrant picking her. But everything else about her I like.
Yeah, I don't play her very much because she's a little too similar for Genji for my taste, and Genji's not really my style.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Huh! Gotta be careful if your teammate's near a ledge, I suppose.
It was cute, though, that when she teleported, too, she was like, huh, hey! Just a cute little hello.
I forget. Have you tried Symmetra? I was earlier thinking you hadn't, but now I can't remember.
The name sounds familiar, but maybe just because we've discussed her. Let me give her a try.
Yeah, me and Alex were definitely playing as her earlier. I don't remember.
That could have been one of my power went out. Let's see. What class is she?
She is in the damage section.
She'll be right next to Sombra and Torbjorn.
From imperfection, we build a new world.
Okay, I don't know these characters yet, clearly, because I went to the wrong section.
Bottom row or the middle.
There she is. I think that this is the character I tried in the first... Well, let's give her a try. Because there was a character that was, like, Egyptian, and I thought she was incredibly awkward to use. This looks like her.
The Egyptian character would be Farah.
Okay.
Or Ana.
Ooh, that laser beam thing is cool.
Yeah, laser beam is cool,
to get stronger the longer you hold the button.
Stronger as you do more damage.
Oh, okay.
Fry, Samoan Fry!
Christ.
Her weapons are cool. This is definitely not the character I thought she was.
Does more damage with... Let's see. Okay, yeah, that beam gets real strong if you just don't let go of it and keep hitting enemies with it.
I'm assuming, yeah, you have to stay locked on target.
Well, what you want to do is after getting one kill, you want to move straight onto the next target without letting go of the beam.
Oh, okay.
You are disillusioned.
Got a long range.
Not as long as you'd think, though, for a beam.
I'm sorry, for a what? For a beam?
Beam, yeah.
Yeah. Let's see, what's her right bumper do there? I can't quite tell what that is.
Right bumper is a teleporter.
Right,
Oh.
yeah, you can build a teleporter. The entrance is at wherever you're currently standing, the exit is wherever you're pointing.
So that's for myself, then?
Your
You
teammates
can use
also
it and
use
your
it.
allies can use it. Enemies cannot use it. They can break it.
So what you want to do is, like, aim at, like, at a ledge up there or something.
Once it charges up, I'll try again.
Oh, don't aim down.
I'm not doing this right, clearly. I threw one up there, and then Alright, hang on. So I press the button... Alright, let's see. Alright, press the button once. Boom. There it is. Deploy.
You should... Yeah, there it is.
Then what am I doing? How come I can't... I have to be in it and press sticks to be... That's incredibly awkward, actually. That's super awkward. Alex, what I have to do is...
It's not so bad when you get used to traversing it, because you're already moving with the left stick. All you have to do is press down slightly into the stick, and you'll teleport instantaneously.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. Yeah, it's that's so bizarre. I'd have to play a while to be able to. That feels incredibly weird to me. Like I put it up there and then Okay, all right. Let me try that again. Yeah, it feels weird to me, but I see how it could be useful. It just, for me, physically, just feels like the inertia of when she teleports and everything. It feels weird. The execution feels odd.
It's definitely an odd move. Oh, why are we torturing? Why are we torturing Mal?
He deserves it. He knows what he did.
Are these little like toy robots that I threw out? What is this?
They're little baby turrets. Where Torbjorn has to like set his turret up in place on the floor, she projects hers, and if it lands on a wall or a ceiling, then it stays on the wall or ceiling.
Oh, that sounds pretty like a pain in the ass to deal with for the enemy.
Yeah, the symmetric gimmick is so often to find like overhangs where the enemies aren't going to pay attention. Like this little bridge here. Like, okay, let's see. Boom. Boom. Alright, there's 2 turrets above your heads. Aim up, assholes.
I see.
What you really want to do, though, is, like, let's say the enemy is coming from that direction over there. You wouldn't put your teleporters. You would not put your little drones on the bottom of the bridge. You'd put them kind of back here.
Yeah.
On the side of the bridge.
So they
that way the enemies can't... Yeah, they can't take them out from afar. They have to take at least a little bit of damage coming under the bridge and then look up to shoot these, and then you probably scored a kill or 2 on them as they're having to do that.
Yeah.
If the plan goes according to plan.
Yeah.
So I guess there must be a range thing then, because I'm trying to throw them way up there on the ceiling. They don't go.
Yeah, I think they have to eventually. I don't know if they can go on like that kind of odd. Like that might be considered an outside of map space.
Yeah, I don't think you can smack them against the cave wall, but
I think I'm having there must be a limit as well or something, because I can't fire any at all. Like there must be a limit to how many can be in the map, and I think because we're all playing as her, because I can't stick any anywhere now.
Above your little drone thing, you've got a, like, timer, or there should be a circle with a number inside.
Yeah,
that will tell you how many drones you have, or not how many drones you have. That will tell you how many drones you can throw out at any given time. On the left, next to your health bar, is gonna be your amount of drones you have on the map. You've got a maximum of 3. I've currently set up all 3. But I do have the option to put out more, but every time I put out another drone...
just destroy one of the existing
ones.
One of the
existing drones will be replaced.
Okay.
Boy, it doesn't seem like there's a range to it, actually.
There's no range at all. You just can't put them on the side of the cave wall there. Oh,
you
wait, you can. Somebody just did.
I threw one up to the top of the ceiling.
Yep, there
what
it is.
the hell?
Shit. That seems really unfair.
It doesn't have infinite range, in fairness, because those aren't shooting down at Malga.
Yeah.
Okay.
They have like a spear that they'll detect enemy presences within, but
yeah, it's pretty merciful, as you can see with those drones there. But yeah, it's not so ridiculously overpowered it's gonna strike him down from.
I mean, I was thinking, yeah, because that would have been awful if you're just walking through the map and just like something shoot at me. Where the fuck is it? It's like 200 feet above you.
Oops.
I mean, how could you? I'll join you. She's another one who I like, but she's weird. I would need a lot of practice. I feel super confident with her, but I like her kit. She feels it's really more than anything. It's those teleports. I can't quite wrap my head around. They just felt weird. The way I walked, I don't know. I can't describe it. They just felt really weird.
I will say, for myself as a guy who likes to play turret characters in games, the fact that Symmetra is like, yeah, speedily place down turrets that can go on walls or ceilings is enough of like a game changer that I'm like, oh, interesting. I want to know. I want to see more.
Yeah. See, I would, if I were playing this character, I would probably focus a lot more on that than the teleporting. I mean, I can see how the teleporting could be, like Pink was saying, like you wanted to get to a good position to find some places to fire the turrets off onto, but to me, it was just more trouble than it felt like it was worth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas the turret globs, that's pretty cool. What's up, Pink?
Fun fact, you can also shoot your turrets through the teleporter.
You can shoot your... Oh, wow, that's crazy.
What the fuck? Hang on.
So you can... Would there be an advantage to doing that, though? Because
the advantage is that the turrets can be shot down before they ever arrive to their destination. If you put a teleporter there, they're going to arrive to where you're aiming at a lot faster.
Interesting. Yeah, and he is right. I just threw out two little teleport critters or whatever up there in my teleport destination.
Son of a bitch, that is some weird portal mechanic shit.
That's pretty neat. It's hard to understand how they were able to make a game that's got just this many oddball mechanics all working so smoothly.
Huh.
It's like, oh yeah, in the same game where you could, I don't know, well, there's too many fucking things to even think about. In a game where you can teleport through walls, you can also throw turrets through portals while also turning invisible, and like, there's just so much going on.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. See, I don't see how somebody can be good in this game when there's so much shit to keep track of. When the enemy can do so many different things, like how do you, like how on the fly can you be like, oh yeah, here's this character, I have to make sure that they don't do that, I have to go over here. But I can't get too close to that other character because then he'll do this.
The primary advantage is that players tend to be lazy and pick the same character.
Ah, okay.
That is true.
Like, yes, there are a lot of tanks. Majority of people just tend to pick Orisa.
Or Diva, my girl.
Yeah, Diva's also a fairly common pick, yeah.
She's just so cute.
Number one for, what was it? Wasn't she, when GOG posted that, hang on, let me actually, before I go mouthing off, let me see. When GOG posted that, video game character Pornhub chart.
Ah, I would like to see that. That would be very interesting.
Okay, yeah, the video GOG posted the video game most searched video game characters on Pornhub chart in 2024. Number 1, Chun-Li. Number 2, Lara Croft. Number 3, Tifa. All classics.
Okay.
Number 4.
Yep, they are.
Number 4, Diva.
Wow. Okay, there.
And number 5, Lady Dimitrescu, of course, the new queen in town.
Mm-hmm,
Oh yeah.
She's tall and she's got giant tits. Why would I even want to look her up? I mean, she checks. Just give her a giant ass, and she's checked every box as far as
She
most
does
gamers
have
are
a huge
concerned.
ass.
Oh, does she? Well, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I only ever saw her from the front, so I suppose I wouldn't have known. That's crazy. She's not even like, I'd have to see her face again, but doesn't she actually even like look ghoulish in the face? Like
No.
she's not even pretty, is she? Okay, so there you go. All it takes is just like big knockers and a big ass, and it doesn't matter if she looks like a fucking vampire.
No, I
It's
said
fine.
she's not ghoulish.
Oh, I thought you said she was. Okay. All right. Well, then in that case, that's fine. I'll give gamers a little bit more credit, I suppose.
If I have to.
Reluctantly, yeah.
Well, shit, yeah, now I'm
Alright.
trying Malga, damn.
I don't know if I actually ever tried him. I feel like I did, but maybe I'm just so used to seeing him out there that I didn't.
That was fun. For me.
He is so much more accurate if you only fire one minigun. Damn.
I guess then why would you even bother firing the other one? Is it just kind of like a mislead?
At close range, where accuracy
Yeah,
doesn't
in
matter.
close quarters, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
And you're going to be at close quarters a lot, because he's a big dude that tends to run into the other tank pretty quickly.
Also makes sense.
I'll bang.
His guns kind of take a while after overheating, though.
It's not that bad of a reload, if you ask me.
Not super bad, but enough to kill you, I felt.
Yeah.
Definitely not as speedy as some of the other characters, for sure.
Yeah. I don't think I tried him before
However,
because
he does have probably one of the highest health pools in the game.
Yeah.
Sorry, my character made a loud noise. I didn't hear you. He has one of the what of the game?
Highest health pools, and it only adds to it as he gets the extra health.
Right, yep, he's got that. That ability where, you know, he gets all angry. So the gimmick there is he gets tankier, he takes less damage, and also he gets lifesteal. And also he can run and do a big stomp. Really simplistic kit.
So what was I doing there? Where it looked like it was a health thing. Is that what that was?
Yeah, he makes
that right
himself
there.
tankier and gives himself lifesteal, where if he does damage, he heals himself.
Okay. That doesn't affect other players, though, because it looked like it would.
does.
With
It
the big
does.
does,
I'm
okay.
pretty sure it gives your surrounding players a bit of overhealth as well.
I see.
He also, even without it being in angry mode, he also heals himself on all headshots.
Oh, interesting.
Which is really weird for a dude wielding a minigun.
Eh.
But it is a lot of health.
And let's see, then there is...
Oh, the
that was cool.
Thunderdome!
He said, I think that was actual, I think that was actually like Samoan Polynesian dialogue he just said.
Yeah.
That sounds, I think I've heard that term, whatever he just said before.
He says something like Sinswe Gogiki or something like that.
Something like that.
So the Thunderdome makes a circular barrier. Any enemies that are in there with you are locked in. Any enemies that are not in there are locked out.
Cool.
Yeah. It's
Well, I can see that being a
Thunderdome.
problem, though.
Your teammates
Excuse
can walk
me.
in and out freely as they please, but the enemy is either locked
okay.
in or locked out. So it is.
Yeah.
It is just straight up Thunderdome.
Okay. Very, as you said, very straightforward character.
Yep.
He's got you for 3 minutes of playtime.
And Tina Turner.
And I don't know if I've ever mentioned this to you guys before, but it's worth mentioning. But you know how she was with Ike Turner, who always beat her, right? He was like super abusive.
Yeah.
Oh, I have no knowledge of Tina Turner.
Oh, yeah. Tina Turner got her name from being with Ike Turner, who was I can't remember what female was it. It wasn't the Rocks. Oh, he was with a female group that Tina was a part of, and then he got with Tina, and then was just like completely just like beat her all the time and controlled every aspect of her life. Yeah, eventually she broke free of him, which is good. She wound up doing okay, but there was a like once in a lifetime opportunity for a newspaper to make this comment. When Ike Turner died, the newspaper's headline was "Ike beats Tina to death." Get it?
Oh God.
So like when I saw that, I did a double take. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Like that ain't. Oh, I get
That
it.
is so hackneyed.
I love it because you will never have any other opportunity to use a headline like that ever again. Like I respect the guy who went with that.
You saw opportunity, and by God, you take it.
It's great. I wouldn't have thought of that. He beat her to death. I love it. Yeah. Angela Bassett played her in the movie What's Love Got to Do With It, which is all about the two of them, and Lawrence Fishburne played Ike, and it was a very, very good movie. I suggest you guys check it out sometime.
I intend to.
Yeah,
Ted
very
watched
good.
it like a month ago, and he was showering it with praise as well.
Oh, really? Yeah, I saw it, oh god, like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, and I really, really enjoyed it.
It was like really
I mean,
weird timing, because I had just watched Thunderdome for the first time. Or, like, either just before or just after. He had watched it, and he said, you know, I really like Tina Turner, largely because I saw Beyond Thunderdome as a kid.
He said that? Because I've never actually even seen that movie yet. Okay.
It is...
I heard that's the black sheep of the Mad Max movies.
It's 2/3 of a good Mad Max movie.
I've heard that, too.
Tina Turner is actually the best part. She does a really good job.
Okay. Wouldn't have
She-
expected
she-
that, actually.
She fits right into the Mad Max universe, and she's one of the more... She's a very entertaining character.
Ah, okay.
The first third is a Mad Max movie. The back third is a Mad Max movie. The middle third is like Stuart Little or one of those childish fucking movies that George Miller went on to direct afterwards.
I don't see how that could possibly be, but I believe you.
Yeah, it doesn't
Like,
work,
what you said
trust
makes
me.
no sense. Yeah.
It doesn't make sense when you're watching it. And when
I
it
wouldn't
turns
think
back
so.
into Mad Max, it's like, what the actual fuck was that?
That's pretty great. I think I have now played every character. I'm not able to find anyone here that I haven't been yet. I don't think.
I'm not seeing
I
anyone.
played Symmetra. Yeah, I'm. No one is standing out as like, okay, wait a minute, who's this? It'll take a while for me to remember what everyone does, but I feel like I've seen every character's face up close now. Like, yeah, I remember them. I remember what this guy does. Brigitte was the first character I chose, so let me try her again. I remember being kind of disappointed that she didn't play like I thought she would.
Yeah, now you can go back with perspective.
Yeah, because all it was at the time was like, she's hot, I want her to be my main. She's a cute redhead, that's the one I want to play.
Flail!
Okay, the shields. Oh, she's purely melee, that's right. She can't actually...
Yep.
Wow, okay, yeah, that's a detriment.
Yep, she is Torbjorn's daughter, but Reinhardt's apprentice, or squire, I should say.
She does very little damage, too, shit.
She's like probably the most pure support character in the game, which doesn't make a lot of sense. It seems very counterintuitive to her melee kit.
Yeah.
But server closed due to an expected error.
What happened?
Game lasted too long.
Oh, is it? Is that what's going on?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
there I go.
Yeah,
Well,
all
fair
right.
enough. We can move on because I was just gonna putz with her for a little bit, but I've tried everybody now.
All right. Well, let me wrap that recording.